this is Breda here, bringing you another Trove update video. Today on the Monster Bash update, and we are very happy, as you can see, because the update is now launched. It's now good to go. You can play it. It's awesome. So yeah, let's talk about what has happened in this new update. So first off, one of the biggest things, the thing that most people would have been very excited about, is the new character. So it's called the Boomeranger. Some people will still be calling it the Adventurer, as myself. I still make that mistake. That's just because the developers actually called it that on the livestream where they first introduced it. So if you get confused by that, that's why. The Adventurer is actually the Boomeranger. So this is a very interesting character. I have already gone ahead and leveled it up to level 5, just so you guys can see all of its skills in full glory. Well, not in full glory, not fully leveled up, but you'll be able to see all of its skills. So basically how this character works, I will be doing another video on that, just for people who just want to see that. That will be an entire video on this character, but for right now I'll just show off his ability, but I won't go into depth into what he's got to offer. So if you want to know more about that, you might want to check out my other video that is probably gonna be up maybe tomorrow. So first off, the good thing about this character is he can actually use two types of weapons. You can see right here that I can use a bow, but if I want to, I can switch over. That's the wrong button, that's the wrong button again. I can switch over, and I'm now using a melee weapon. So this is just epic, guys. It's awesome. This brings so much more to this game, actually. So he's called the Boomeranger for he's not called that for nothing. He actually has a boomerang, and it stuns people, and when you catch it, your cooldown gets reduced. You also have a bomb, which I will demonstrate. Let me find a good target to demonstrate our bomb on. Yeah, let me demonstrate it on this tree right here. So it has a very big radius. It also has a fuse, but as you can see, that destroys a lot. Now the good thing about this is that it has a flat explosion, so it won't actually damage the ground. As you can see right here, didn't damage the ground, so it won't create any holes where you can fall into the lava in dungeons or something. But these bombs are really meant to blow up dungeon walls and not for killing mobs, because they're pretty useless in that. Now the last ability is actually one of the coolest. It's the mystery urn, and right now you could see those coins come out. Those are health coins. Now you have a few other options that might be able to come out of there. You have a cooldown coin option, which will actually reduce your cooldown, because this character works fully on cooldowns, doesn't even have any energy. It's not like it's bugged or something, but the energy is just not there. You can see chickens. Now these chickens are just awesome. They will attack your enemies, and they will stay in a while, and they're just vicious, and when they despawn, they kind of poof in a smoke of cloud of feathers, so that's very cool. And then you also have a cluster bomb, which does slightly damage the ground under it, but shouldn't be, if the ground hasn't been damaged before, it shouldn't be enough to destroy any important block that you have placed there. So don't be too afraid to use it. You won't fall through the ground or anything, so that's very good. Now, one of the smaller things that has been added, I'm gonna go over first, because I actually think that it's very interesting, and the bigger, well, actually the biggest thing in this update, in my opinion, I'm gonna go over last, because that's, well, second to last, because that's actually very interesting. Now you can see here that when I go over here, you can see that I have 30 mushroom chunks in my inventory where I can craft stuff with, and they are right here. Now if I place my mushroom chunks over here in my chest, normally they wouldn't register and I wouldn't be able to craft them. When I would want to craft something, I'd go over, oh, I don't have enough mushroom chunks, go to my personal chest, get them out, go back, and then I can craft it. But now you can see there's still 30, so actually crafting and buying stuff with NPCs now takes currency and crafting materials straight out of your personal chest. Now this is great because you could dump all of your stuff in there and that would just be it. You wouldn't need anything else. Now in my case this is pretty unfortunate because I spend a lot of time with this right here, this club world, because I have all of my resources in here. Now this is a problem to me because when I stick all of my resources in my personal chest, I won't have enough slots in here to stuff this stuff that I actually need in there in my personal chest. Now I get why they did this in some sort of way, because this is just a cheap trick to get more inventory slots actually, but it's worth it. But if you want to get more stuff in your personal chest, you can actually buy more slots. Now this is very interesting. I would buy these, but I am not ready yet to spend money in this game. I still have to get some stuff set up, but then I'll probably get some money into this game just to support the developers and get some nice stuff that I've been looking forward to getting for a while now. So that's maybe something that I'm considering to buy this, but I'm not sure at all. So that's actually pretty great because for people that don't do the club world, well, personal storage world trick, you can actually have all of your stuff just in your chest and don't even have to worry about taking it out of there to craft. It's very, very nice, and I am not able to go, oh wait, pressing the wrong button like a doofus. Okay, so this class can use two things, but there's kind of like a weird thing with styles right now, because you can see I have a melee style. Well, I have a melee weapon and it wants to put a bow style on there, and if I press this I still get the bow styles. So I don't really know if that's intentional or if they have to fix that or anything. So yeah. Now, one of the biggest things... Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. One of the biggest things, in my opinion, is the new flask system. Now, we used to just have one flask, and it said like, okay, when you press this, you basically get invulnerability for a while, or you might have gotten the 100% health potion, or the maybe the speed boost or anything, something like that potion. Now that's all changed. So if you, as you can see right here, sorry for my cursor not displaying right. By the way, that's just my recording software screwing up. But as you can see right here, I have an Elysian flask right here, but it looks a bit different. So you now have some variants. There's probably gonna be a bunch more of these in the future, because we know the developers like to expand on stuff. So yeah, you can look forward to new stuff in here as well. So you can see that this has a capacity of 8 and actually restores 40 health. Now this is the one that you will start off with. For the people that bought a lot of flasks in the past, like myself, you will now get them get the equal part of that. It's kind of like equal exchange or something like that, with the emblem, or in some cases the veil for that. So as you can see, this one was the 100% health potion. Now it is a flask with capacity 8 and 100% health bonus. So I will actually equip this, and then you can put emblems on there. So as you can see right here, you can put 2 emblems on there. I currently have a emblem that grants me a jump and movement speed buff on use, and I also have the emblem on there that grants me the brief invulnerability, because I actually really like that. But you can go really, really crazy with this stuff. As you can see, oh, pressed the wrong button again there, riding my mustache. Okay, so as you can see right here under flasks, there is a crap ton of stuff, and they're all useful in their own way. For example, this potion only has a 20% heal capacity, but can store 15 flasks. On top of that, you can have the 4 additional flasks that you can have, or maybe it's even more now, that you can gain by doing mastery. So that's just very awesome. Also, they added some ranks. Rewards are not in place yet, but they will be very, very soon. So yeah, you can have some stuff in there, like for example, if you want to be a support character, which with the new system for Flasks, the adventure actually is very handy for. But I will explain that in my video on the adventure, on the Boomeranger tomorrow. But if you want this, and then you just put a bunch of abilities on there that you like, because it has such a big capacity, if you spec fully in health regen on your character, you can just use these for the abilities, and you can just spam, like you can become a very great assist character. For example, if you do the AoE heal right here, which heals all the people in your vicinity, and then you put like the Shadow Shrike on there, which actually summons a Shadow Chicken to fight on your side. You can actually have some support on there whilst healing your enemies. You have a modifier that actually punches the people away, an AoE energy regen, a fury attack, which is very, very interesting, a lifesteal, cooldown, reducer, energy regen, double physical damage, double magical damage, the movement speed buffs. You have temporarily heal boost, temporarily, wow, I really can't pronounce that word. You have stuff like that. It's very interesting, but this one is actually one of the most interesting in my opinion. But I don't think I will be using it. It's actually the death-defying veil. So what this does is, when you are close to death, it automatically applies it to your character. So let's say I'm at 5% health or something, I don't know exactly at which percentage it triggers. It will automatically restore 30% of your health, and it has a 10 flask capacity, which is actually quite decent. So it's very, very useful. You basically don't have to worry about getting low on health. As long as you have a bunch of potions, it will auto heal you, and you can just walk out of fights very, 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 very easy. So that's really, really interesting, and this will actually make for a very interesting system that will give us an opportunity to build our characters like we want to. Right now you're just bound to, well, you used to just be bound to the things that your character could do, and then you could have a potion on top of there, but it was basically everything. And now these potions actually support more roles, and you can actually build up your own character as you want it. It is very nice. I want to give a proper thank you to the developers for putting this system into place, because it's very, 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 very awesome. So no new mobility stuff, no new goods, no new blocks, but there are new costumes because the new classes come out. So you have this one right here, the Dark Boomeranger, and then the Winter Boomeranger right here. Now on the Boomeranger, well, it's just such a nice class. You also have a pack right here, by the way, which will give you the Boomeranger class, 2 Boomeranger skins, a bunch of Elysian flasks, a bunch of emblems, just so you can get started off. It won't give you everything, because you still need to play the game to get stuff, so the guys at the development stuff get paid because we play their game. But still, it's a very nice deal, because you get a lot of stuff. It saves you a lot of in-game time if you want to farm all the cash, because these flask stuff, these ones aren't too expensive. But if you get, like, if you want this one, or if you get down here, I definitely want this one right away. It gets pretty expensive, definitely. If you still want to buy these mounts on top of that, it's really gonna get very expensive. So yeah, that's very, very awesome. Very awesome indeed. I am absolutely in love with this character, absolutely in love with these new flasks and the new stuff that actually is very, very helpful. Also, something that is coming in the future is more golden thread quests. Now, they say if you find yourself low on qubits, more golden thread objectives are coming and will let you unlock better veils soon. So I don't know if you're going to be able to unlock fails by doing the golden thread quests, but I doubt that. I think that you're just gonna get some qubits, and with those you can buy some new stuff. So I'm looking forward to that, because currently I have all my objectives done. I loved getting all of the money. I was able to buy these new wings from that, so it's very, very, very nice. Now, the other big part of this update I will do at the end of this video, and we'll just go over some small stuff right now. So there's a new adventure pack. The chaos chests have been randomized. Spike traps, flamethrower traps, fireball traps, all of those traps have been, their max damage has been reduced just a little bit, well, actually quite a bit. They aren't so much threatening, and that's because of the big part, well, the part that actually where the update owes its name to, because of that. So that's very cool. New mastery has been added. And then there are just some bug fixes. So the big part of this update is actually why it's called Monster Bash. I'm just gonna dance while I explain this, because I'm so happy about this. Monsters used to have just some modifiers. Well, at least bosses used to have those. You had a bee spawner, you had a flame guy, you had a poison guy, you had the fart cloud guy. At least that's what I like to call him. You had the teleporter guy, and then you had the red and green guy, which I think one is poison, and I don't know what the red guy did. So you used to just have those. I think I had all of those. I summed up all of those right there. But now there's just a little few more, 8 to be precisely. Now there are bosses that spawn a copy of themselves with a little bit lower health. So that's very cool. I do believe these also have a new modifier on them, so you can basically have a guy that spawns one copy of himself, and then the other guy, if you're really, really unlucky, will spawn another copy. Now I don't think... I think they would prevent something like that from happening, but I don't know as of yet. That might be something that they'll do in the future, but I haven't really encountered any of those, so I can't speak with absolute certainty. So there is a boss that pulls you in. There is a boss that shoots lasers, that shoots bullets of Nova, that stops you from multi-jumping, that spawns spiders who then web you so you can't really move anymore, that spawn mushroom men, which actually you'll have to destroy them or you will get destroyed. Well, or you will get overrun. So I think that they'll keep spawning them like the bee modifier. So, and mushroom men are just a little bit more threatening than bees. And also there is one that has a damage shield that turns on periodically. So that's basically what this update is all about. I will venture on into the world with my not my adventure, with my boomeranger right here. And if I find some stuff, then I'll definitely show it to you guys in this video. If I find some of the new modifiers, then I'll show it to you guys. So yeah, see you when I find some. Hello guys, welcome back. I have found a laser shooting boss right here, so you can see that he has a very interesting modifier above his head, and there you could see a laser fly. Also, I can show you the Earth in action right here, and some Shadow Hunter gameplay. What am I saying? Some adventure gameplay. So yeah, that's one of the new modifiers, and let's move on to the next one. Chickens, help me! Kill them! Kill them! Awesome. Hello guys, we have got another boss with a new modifier. This one is actually a magnet. You can see I cannot get away from him when he activates that. I'm gonna stun him here for a second and summon my tome because I have to heal. Chickens, help me please. Yeah, there we go. So what that guy does is actually pulls everyone towards him and then does a heavy smash. So that's actually pretty cool. Bye bye chickens. So yeah, that's another boss, and I'll see you at the next one. And welcome back to Why Bombs Are Handy. Have you ever had it? That little scrub over there that you can't reach? Well, just throw a bomb at it and it will solve itself. Buy the Boomeranger today. Oh guys, I have found another boss right here. You can see there are these mushrooms on the ground. Now these will pop open and will actually turn into Mushroom Man right now. So you can very easily be overrun with this. I definitely see how this can make a boss fight very interesting. Actually, I like this one a lot. Just the fact that they are mushrooms first off and then they just pop open. Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. So guys, that's gonna be the end of it for today. I hope you very much enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new about the game. And you know, if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. It helps me out very much. Or favorite or comment or something. It helps me get my videos out there, and I really appreciate that. It really helps me to grow this channel. So leave a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe for more content like this. I do very many Trove videos 4 times a week. I do a few live streams, so you can also follow me on Twitch, and you can also follow me on Twitter, where I do announcements on videos and live streams. And hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you have a very nice day. Bye guys.